Alrighty, I'm actually gonna pop in here a little bit to explain. I missed, I think, the last 3 scheduled streams. Not intentionally at first. I think I had something going on, and then my roommate and we were planning on having friends over this past Sunday, and then we had, like, kind of talked in, like, a vague sense about doing, like, a holiday party for us and our friends. Like a proper, like, hosting, making real food situation. And so, since we were going to hang out anyway, that's what we ended up doing. So we had, like, 7 people in our apartment, which is more than we've ever had by a country mile. And we ended up, like, there was so much prep work involved. Like, Saturday, I remember, because we also worked this past weekend. Or I definitely would have been able to stream, because I would have been able to do more prep work during the day. But Saturday, I got off work. And actually, even before I got off work, I used my lunch break to make gingerbread dough, because that had to chill. And that took like 45 minutes for some fucking reason. So that had to chill. And then so immediately after work, I was doing the gingerbread cookies. And then I also decided to do snickerdoodles, because I haven't done them in a while. And I like the recipe that I have. So that took pretty much my entire Saturday evening. Had to go to bed early, of course, because I had to get up and work the next morning. And then, again, like Sunday, we had people coming over basically immediately after our shift was over. So that ate up, like, all of my time this past weekend. And it was actually enough that all of that, you know, went on, of course. And then yesterday, I had to go work in office, which I hate doing. I hate having to disconnect, like, my work computer and, like, my third monitor, and, like, drag it into office, and just, it sucks. And we have these desks that we're supposed to be able to use when we go in office, that are supposed to have everything we need other than a computer and a headset. And recently, because a bunch of us were, you know, we were all in office for a few months, that means none of the cubes, like, they all seem to be missing something. So I get there. There's no Ethernet cable in my cube. I was told to bring my power cord in case. Had a power cord that fit my computer, fine. But there was no Ethernet cable. And I was like, okay, well, I'll just steal one from, like, this next cube over that no one's using. Sure fucking enough. I get it plugged in underneath the desk, feed it up through the desk. And as I plug it in my computer, I realize the clip is broken off, so it doesn't stay in my computer. I'm like, oh, fucking Christ. So I go to another empty cubicle, steal that Ethernet cord. And then, of course, I get all that hooked up. I turn my computer on. One of the monitors isn't turning on. So I was like, oh my God, okay. And I went, like, I talked to my team lead. We got the monitor on. He was like, message me about the Ethernet cables so I can let IT know, all that fun stuff. And then after the meeting, so I was in office because I had to be there for an in-person meeting. I go to the meeting, everything's fine. I have my 15-minute break afterwards. I go back to start work again, and then, like, the headset that I use is broken. Like, you know, it's one of those, like, headsets where it's got, like, both ears and then there's, like, a mic. Yeah, it was hanging on by literally just the wire. And so I went to my team lead again, and I was like, dude, I'm having some problems. And thankfully, they were able to loan one to me, and then IT, because I was in office, it was really easy for them to just be like, oh, I'll just come by. What cube are you in? And I was like, okay, cool, great, that's taken care of. And to add insult to injury, I had, like, this giant bag of cookies, because, you know, like, my gingerbread recipe, it makes a lot. And then I had some extra snickerdoodles, whatever. So I was like, oh, I'll take them in office for the meeting. I left the fucking bag of cookies on, like, our kitchen table. So it was just a whole thing. It was like the day from hell. So I got home last night, went to bed around the same time. Just, like, I don't even remember what I was doing. I think it was just, like, vegging out on my phone and just, like, like, surfing Twitter or something. I slept in, woke up, like, a tiny bit later than normal, and I was like, okay, maybe I could get some stuff done today. I ate some of the mini leftovers that we had, because we have, like, actual proper leftovers. It's sick. And then I immediately took a nap on the couch. So it's been It's been a rough couple days. I think my sleep tracker said I've gotten like 12 hours of sleep, which, you know, it doesn't sound too crazy, except, you know, I'm usually struggling to get 7, so yeah, my body's feeling it. But all that to say, we're back today. I'm back to Harvestella. Oh, one other thing that I was going to mention. Now that things have slowed down a bit on the Pokemon front, I was going through my Steam wish list because they came out with like their Steam Wrapped, essentially. And one thing I've thought about doing was like playing through the Final Fantasy series like from the beginning. And Final Fantasy 1's only like $12 total, I think. So that is something that I'm hoping to get into in the new year. So that'll be good. As far as Pokemon, for Legends, there is the DLC. Not sure when I'm gonna, you know, jump on that. And then, of course, Mystery Dungeon we still have to finish. But since we missed so many streams, and you know, I've just been wanting to play Harvestella, so this is where we're at for the moment, and we'll just do a little bit of a catch up. So we left off last time. We reached the I don't know if it's meant to be Astrum Helix research facility, where Arya was a scientist and like did all this work and stuff. So we're trying to reach the top floor of that facility. I think we unlocked an elevator to the 2nd level. Not sure how many floors it is, but we made some decent progress there. And then, of course, we have our friendship missions, as always. Looks like we're about to wrap up Astina's, so we might do that today. And then everyone else looks like we're getting there. Looks like we're still waiting on some letters. But, yeah, we might take care of just this next installment for Shrika and Astina today, and then get back to the research facility. Man, it's good to be back. I haven't like done much with video games because I really don't play that much outside of streaming, which sounds crazy, and it is kind of crazy to me, but then I think about it and I'm like, I actually probably play more games in general now that I'm streaming versus, you know, how things were for me before. But yeah, I think like the most I've been doing is like Animal Crossing. So that's all well and good there. Okay. We have quite a few ingredients here. Which is great. Love that for me. Ooh, actually, let's get those beans. So I think they make a pretty good juice. Ooh, yeah. Okay, that's a level 2 fermenting barrel. Don't have enough beans, but that's okay. That's gonna give us a butt ton, so that's okay. Got a little bit of flour. Alright, so we have these potions, which is sick, and coconut juice and coffee. All good things. Don't think we're going to do much stocking up with food for the moment. Just because, like, I always forget until I get into a really tough fight. There is that fullness meter, so really it's drinks that are, you know, the best thing to be doing. But we'll hop on over to Nemea, wrap up Astina's story here. And I think we've completed all of the quests in Nemea, which means we may not be back here very much. There's still the little cooking situation, bringing in the cooked dishes, which we'll have to take care of. I really haven't done much of anything with that, but otherwise I don't think we'll be coming back here very much, which is weird. Like, it's actually weird. Alright, where'd you go? There you are. Good to see you, Wine. It feels like it's been ages since we last had a chance to catch up. We were too busy with that imposter. That's true. That issue took up all of our attention whenever we met. Anyway, I decided to take up the head teacher position. It's great to see you made up your mind. Yeah. I never believed in myself. My past is etched with sins, and the path I walked tainted with blood. I didn't think I knew a parent's love, or how to love like a parent, so I didn't think I was worthy to take responsibility for the kid's future. But now you know those things. Yes and no. The fact is, I've always known those things deep down, but because I was too scared to face my past, I never realized it. I can see things differently now. My past is nothing to be proud of, but I've realized that it had some warm moments. Like what? Just little things. For example, I remembered that the reason I came to love reading so much was because of the books the chief gave me. So, I thought I might be able to make small differences like that in the children's lives too. I love this orphanage and the kids that live here. I wish for all of them to be happy. I'd do anything for them if it might achieve that. What I'm focused on now is making sure that those kids have a better childhood than I did. It's because I've come from somewhere so dark that I can even spot even the tiniest glimmer of light for them. I think you'll make a great head teacher. Thanks, Now I can finally repay them. Repay who? I wanted to repay the head teacher. They gladly welcomed me when I had just run away from the gang and was completely lost in the world. I've always wanted to repay them for that somehow. But I was never quite sure how I could. And now, all this time has passed, and I still haven't done anything. I couldn't think of a better repayment. Well, I don't know about that, but it's the best I could do for them. Mrs. Stina. What is it, you two?
What do you mean, what is it? You said you'd take us into town on an adventure. We're all waiting for you outside.
Oh, yeah. I was talking to Ayn and completely forgot about it.
It's nice that you two are friends, but you made plans with us first.
You're right, I did. Sorry, kids. I'll come and join you in a few minutes, okay?
Okay, but hurry up, Mrs. Stina. We've been waiting ages already. See you outside, Mrs. Stina.
Sorry, Ayn. I've got to go. Have fun on your adventure. Thanks. I'm going to enjoy this trip with them. Well, then. Oh, one more thing before I go. Just because I'm becoming the head teacher now, it doesn't mean our work together is over. There's so many places out there where people still live in the shadows. I want to take in kids from those places so that they don't end up how I was, regretting my past. So, I will keep fighting. Not as a shadow assassin, but as someone who walks side by side with my shadow. That's all. Bye for now. Alright. What a nice little ending for Astina's storyline. So, all that is wrapped up nice with a little bow. Of course, it's nice to see that she did take over, although I think we kind of knew that's where the story arc would end up, but it's just nice, you know, knowing that she did take over and all that fun stuff. I'm having to remind myself what different characters' voices sound like, which I know I did this to myself. I did not have to assign voices to different characters, but that's where we are right now. It's just kind of hard to, at least for me, want to read in the same voice. Like, I know I do it for, like, Mystery Dungeon, but for, like, Pokemon, like, Legends, and then for, you know, Harvestella and stuff like that, I have a feeling I'll have the same... I feel like it's just going to be a recurring thing. And so it is kind of nice in a way, because I feel like I have pretty good vocal control. You know, I have a whole music degree. I was a choir kid for like 20 years. Would have continued longer if it weren't for COVID. But yeah, so it's just a nice way to kind of like flex my vocal muscles, if that makes sense. And you know, it's been fun. So yeah, it's just nice. I don't think I will ever get to a point where like voiceover work is anything possible for me, but it would be sick. I would be down for that.
Ein, thank you for coming. I've been giving it some serious consideration about the Holy Mother's true form and about what cities said. But I'm doing okay. I know how I wish to answer his invitation. Are you sure you're all right? Cities is waiting for us in the other room. Are you ready?
You came. You look like you have an answer for me.
I do. Cities, I cannot go with you.
Why, Shrika? You know your beliefs were all based on a lie.
As you said, the thing that united us as a people was merely a tool for something else. Nonetheless, was there nothing in the teachings that spoke to you at all? Cities, I was able to take notice of so many things thanks to those principles. After such a difficult upbringing, they were able to teach me that the world really wasn't as ugly as I thought. They were created by people to teach us how to be people. I think that's what the principles mean. Do not cause harm unnecessarily. Reach out to those in need. Love your family and treat your children well, your friends. I don't think there was any mistake in the way they taught us how to be good human beings.
They're all important. But what did they give you? You mentioned being a good human being. Give me a break. They just teach you how to throw away your humanity.
Cities.
I've been watching you all this time. I watched you get swept up by the Order as its blessed seraph child. They just want to cling to the convenient idea of a tangible salvation. First the Patriarch disappeared, then the Flo Indulgentia, and now they cling to the idea of you as the Matriarch.
Cities.
I want to save you. Nobody else knows how the world really is. You fought so hard to get to where you are. You crawled out of that run-down hut and kept pushing no matter what awful things you saw. You should be rewarded. You deserve to be rewarded. Shrika, I need you to live a quiet and peaceful life filled with joy. If you don't, then I'll never forgive myself.
Cities. Thank you for watching over me. But, Cities, I've been able to do so many important things, and I hold my blade in order to protect them.
Shrika. Fine. I see how it is. The only way to save you is to wear you down. Make a formal announcement about the fallacy of the Holy Mother and destroy the Order. If you refuse, then you'll have to stop me from doing it myself.
Cities, We have been forced to witness the hell humanity creates so many times. We humans are weak creatures. Left to our own devices, we would spur the unthinkable. That is what we are. Despite knowing how much harming others hurts the soul, we still go on to commit so much evil. We all have our weaknesses. But that is why her principles are so important. To stop us from committing evil, to discipline ourselves. And so, Thersites, as a missionary of the Sea's Light Order, I will stop you.
Fine.
Wait, Ein. This fight is mine to have. Thank you.
Come, Shrika. I will defeat you. If it will save you. Enough is enough. So it comes to this. I was the one who taught you how to fight.
If I didn't have dogma, this would have ended up differently.
You're wrong.
Excuse me.
I didn't lose to your blade. I lost everything you've learned. Consider me beat, Shrika.
Cities.
Tell me one thing. How are you still so strong, despite knowing your belief system is fiction?
Whether it's fiction or not, doesn't really matter, does it? Faith isn't as irresponsible as trusting your values to somebody else. My faith is... it's something nurtured inside my heart. It belongs to me. Does that answer your question?
I think it does. I guess I still haven't been able to crawl out of that run-down old hut. Kill me, Shrika. You can't forsake your role as a missionary and leave a sinner like me alive. I mean it. I think I can stomach it if I die by your hand.
What are you talking about? I'm not going to kill you.
What?
You have definitely sinned. But we humans have it in our hearts to repent for our sins and strive to be better. So be better, Thersites. Surely you have a heart, too.
There's one problem left.
I think I know what I would like to do with Mother. Holy Mother, may I have a moment?
What can I do for you?
I would like to speak with you next time I visit. Would you wait for me?
Understood, Missionary Viramand. Suppose we got her surname there. Interesting. Yeah. Thersites is going through a lot. I think what he said about not having metaphorically crawled out of that hut, I think that's pretty accurate. I think he's still caught up in, you know, all of the emotions and everything from their youth, and you know, this feeling of this sense of duty to take care of Shrika. I think he's very caught up in that still. You know, the whole thing, of course, being that they've grown up, and, you know, maybe he didn't absorb anything from the teachings, or, you know, maybe he doesn't believe in them. but she does. And I know I've talked about it on stream, about how important it is to, you know, just respect other people's beliefs, even, like, you know, regardless of how you feel about it. And I think that's, you know, that's kind of just the whole thing in general, like with religion. I think a lot of people have, like, this disdain for religion due to personal experiences, but it's important to remember that, you know, as silly as it may seem, for a lot of people, you know, whatever religious teachings they adhere to, it's what helps them be better people. And, you know, for some of us, you know, it's like, well, that should be an 8, right? And, you know, like, it's not that, you know, of course it should be, but, you know, if something like that helps folks to remember or to feel more strongly about helping others and, you know, find that, that drive, then, you know, so be it. But, yeah, I think it's just a tendency that some folks have. Especially in cases like their cities where, you know, he has this bitterness. And, especially with everything going on, because, you know, there's no doubt that, you know, Shriek has been affected by a lot of what's going on. You know, there's a lot of pressure on her, but, you know, I think it's important for him to just take into account her own feelings on the matter, and he really hasn't done that. So, all that to say, you know, he'll get there. You know, I think even his reaction with telling her to kill him, you know, it's kind of that knee-jerk, like, you know, he knows he screwed up, and I think I think Shrika is just that important to him. You know, I feel like it's, you know, very much implied that he is in love with her. It could still be read as like a platonic or familial love, but there's definitely some very intense feelings there. And so he's kind of blinded by that as well. But, you know, ultimately, I think she's going to be the one. It sounds weird to put it this way, but she's definitely going to be the one taking charge as far as, you know, their relationship, you know, things like that. Kind of, you know, reminding him and, you know, keeping that boundary, if that makes sense, you know. Standing by her own beliefs, you know, and reminding Thersites essentially that she's her own person and that she's capable of taking care of herself and, you know, regardless of how she feels in regards to, you know, the Order's teachings and all that fun stuff, you know, she's able to make these decisions for herself. Oh, wait. No. I got excited. I still don't know how to get that treasure chest, and it's been driving me nuts. But I'm sure it'll come up at some point. But yeah, I think it's just interesting to see, you know, their dynamic being played out. And, you know, and I think there's a lot to be learned, especially for folks who are not particularly religious, to kind of get that, I guess, get like an outside perspective and just, you know, being reminded that, you know, regardless of how you feel about it, those beliefs are very important to the people that believe them, you know, and you can't let your thoughts and feelings on it get in the way of, you know, how you interact with those folks. Hey, buddy. Yeah, I don't know. Important lessons to be learned there. Really all of them have kind of had those important lessons. Of course, with Astina's, as we saw today, you know, it's that, you know, not trying to run away or like pretend your mistakes in your past don't exist, but, you know, acknowledging them and choosing to accept them as what they are, because everything we do, you know, both, you know, things we do well and mistakes, they make up who we are.
Wow!
So it's very, very important to, you know, acknowledge, you know, how everything has come together to make you the person that you are. And I have a lot of feelings about this because, you know, like, I think there's a lot of, oh, we have quite a few things we could make. I'm not going to at the moment, but, ooh. Well, because, you know, there's always that question of, like, if you could go back and change things, would you? And even though there are a lot of things in my life that I regret or I wish I'd done differently, ultimately the answer is no. Like, you know, even, you know, my biggest regrets, like, they brought me to where I am currently in my life with the people that I have in my life. You know, it's all important in making up who you are. So I think both of these, both of their backstories have had a lot of really good lessons to be learned. So yeah, it's been good. It's been good. I've greatly enjoyed how everything has played out. All right. I kept you waiting, didn't I, my humble attendant? As suspected, the memories I have of my princess are beyond countable in number, but I finally know now where we should visit first. First on the agenda will be the splendid Nemea, with its torrents of soft pink cherry blossoms. A truly fine place to begin, wouldn't you agree? I will wait there for you, faithful servant. Yours truly, Unicorn. I'm all done. Sorry to keep you waiting. It goes without saying, but the Hollowed isn't exactly an enemy you can go in fighting half-heartedly. And unlike with Kierkegaard, we're the only ones with a fighting chance of beating this thing. So keep your guard up. I'm by the gate to the Divine Sea's Light Cave. Come see me when you're ready to go. Braca.
Thank you again for your assistance with cities. I know I would not have been able to provide an answer for him if I went to face him alone. I am thankful to have had you there as my friend. The matter has not been brought to a close yet, however, as there is still Mother, who we need to face. I will wait for you at the temple. Yours sincerely, Shrika. I've walked the road to where I am today, totally alone. I always thought that's how I'd continue, but I was wrong. The world is a much warmer place than I thought. Ein, you helped me to reach this point and come to this realization. For that, I am extremely grateful. I'm truly glad I met you. From Estina.
Nice. Okay. I think we're gonna do our chores here and then get back to the research facility. So we can pick back up with the main story and see a bit more of that dungeon. I think there's gonna be some really cool stuff to see there.
Got some crops begging to be harvested. Farm work is pretty good wing exercise.
I would love to clean up these fields, but there's really not, like, not a good opportunity, unfortunately. What really needs to happen is the fields need to be expanded, but... Oh, man. I don't have enough to throw in there. There's not the money for that yet. Okay. Oh, wait. Feed machines. Let's get that going. We have so much coffee. That's what the beans make. I remember now. So much coffee, but that's good. That's good. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna put some of this away. If only so that we'll have less, you know, taking up space. Because I think the inventory expansion was like 10,000, which we are nowhere near. Kind of a pain in the butt. What? Oh, that was just me stopping. Hitting the wrong keys on my keyboard. But yeah, no, the inventory expansion would be so nice, but it's so expensive. All of like the biggest upgrades, which of course is just how it works in general, they're just so expensive. I don't have money for that. But yeah, and that'll be there for, you know, The biggest thing is going to be boss fights. Because I need to make it a point to not just have food, but also, you know, liquids. So I don't run into the same situation where I can't use any of my healing things. Okay. Let's go.
See you later.
Alright. Feet are kind of hurting. Wish I was wearing shoes. Okay, this is the entrance. Is it up here? No, it's here. The entrance threw me off. I forgot what it looked like. Yeah, we got the middle layer. Okay. Oh, right. There's this. I don't think there's a way to get over that. No, I think that's intentional. Which stinks. I wish it would have stayed broken from the last time we were in here. You know what I mean? Like, did the trap really need to reset? I think we've been here, right? Oh, we can walk right through it. Weird. Okay. Check the map so I make sure I'm going the right place. Not that way. This way? Yeah. This way. It's just interesting to, like, see everything being broken down. Oop, there's stuff here. I want stuff. Alright.
I hope you're prepared. Your judgment day has come.
Okay. I'm, like, standing currently, but I think I'm actually gonna sit because my feet are killing me. Just slowly coming back into view. I know I've said it before, but I love this desk. It's just so nice to have the option. And I'm sitting less, which is always good. I know that every time I've talked to, like, my doctor and talked about my job and stuff like that, he's like, so, how much exercise are you doing? Like, doc, don't worry about it. It's not important right now. It is, but it isn't. Anything over this way? Ooh. Mysterious spot. There's something displayed on the terminal monitor. The word summon is written in red. There's a switch on the terminal. Something might happen if you press it. Are we aware that hitting summon will probably bring us monsters? Yes. Do I still want to press the button? Yeah. You press the switch and the word on the monitor disappears. You check your surroundings just in case, but no enemies seem to be coming. Well. They really subvert your expectations with that one. They're like, oh, you thought. Preserves, what they're called here. I understand that maybe it would have been a lot to, like, model different enemies for, like, every possible scenario or, like, every possible dungeon here. But it does kind of suck that they're all pretty much just, like, recolors of prior enemies. But, you know, that's just, like, a small gripe. It's weird to be able to get plant things in here. Like to have those gathering spots that are, you know, indicated for, ooh, okay. Let's not do that if we can avoid it. Just not paying attention at all. Okay. Oh, enemy. This guy's very Star Wars.
Come on. Don't get sloppy. Pull yourself together.
Oh, jeez.
Piece of cake.
Okay.
I'm highly capable, you know.
Yes, Bracketeer, we know.
I owe you one.
Alright. The regen is so nice. Alright. Sick. My wrist is kind of tensed up, but... eh. I was just going to comment on them being called Labradors, and as I was thinking the thought, I was like, ha, lab. I don't know if that's meant to just be a pun or if there's another reason why they would be called Labradors, but it's very fun.
May lost souls find repose.
Okay, I don't know if I'm just, like, confused by where I'm going. Okay. Nope. This way. There is treasure over there. Do I dare try to jump? Oh, it won't let me. I was like, maybe I'm clever. No, I'm not. Did I come up this way already? I'm very confused. I suppose just follow where enemies are is going to be the part that makes the most sense. I think this is the first time I've been genuinely like, am I going the right way? If I go up this way, does it just bring me back here? Yeah, it does. Okay, it just circles around. I don't know if I'm doubling back or if I'm just overthinking it. This is down. Is this just where we came from? I think this is where we came from. Yeah. Was I supposed to fall? Mayhaps? I have no idea. I'm very confused. I would hate to look up a guide for this dungeon, but I don't quite know where I'm going. I feel like I missed some steps somewhere. I didn't go this way, I don't believe. Where does this take me? Did I come this way? Oh, this is behind the button. Right? No, we came through here, right? Damn it. Damn it, damn it. I don't know where I'm going. I don't want to look up a walkthrough. I feel like I've doubled back too much. I feel like I'm overthinking it a lot. Where does this go? Is this where it came from originally? This is where I was originally, I believe. I wonder if I'm meant to strategically fall through certain parts of the floor. I don't know. Let's just give it a shot. For funsies. No, I think that was an error. Gosh diggity dang it, I don't know where I'm going. I feel like I got turned around at one point and now I'm just confused. I'm just gonna go uppies and we'll go for— ooh, wait. Does this get me? This gets me here. Nice. Ah, I see. Just a secret little spot for the Canelli doll. Okay, I understand now. There's no way up in that other room, right? No. Annoying. I don't know where I'm going. Oh my gosh. I am struggling here. I'm just gonna keep running until something makes sense. have hurt my wrist somehow. Or I'm definitely having issues with my elbow. I'm not sure what's going on there. I'll live. Okay. Clearly here. I hear other enemies happening. And then we go up. Oh. I definitely got myself turned around.
Let's get this over.
Anyway. I don't know if that is in the pocket. There we go. Let's heal up a little bit.
We have to keep going. Sorry.
Hard siltstone. Okay. I think I'm less I'm definitely less confused now. Oopsies. That was probably incredibly annoying to witness. I don't want to put my actual wrist brace on. I think that's better. Okay. Off we go. Story advancement. Aria, this console over here looks like it still has some video data on it.
Could you play it, please?
Captain, I think we can get inside it from here. This is so frustrating. We wouldn't have to do this if we just sent drones in from the beginning. Sadly, that's not an option anymore. All of our drones broke down as soon as they approached it. Take it up with Her Majesty the Queen. Yeah. It's quite deep, though. What shall we do, Captain? I'll go in first. You guys wait here. Contact headquarters if I don't make it back. Why do I sense a presence? Is there someone down here? This is Sylph Ray 1 speaking. Access to Red Queen attained. Sending footage. The Gaia dust is too thick. I can't communicate with headquarters. Sylph Ray 2. Safety confirmed. Come down. Sylph Ray 3. Stay there. Understood. This appears to be the very center of the Red Queen. What's this? I've never seen a material like it. Should we take some with us? Yes. Collect some samples. Oh. What is it? How odd. The Gaia dust is not as dense around here for some reason. But Captain, it's still Gaia dust. I don't want to look at it through glass. I need to see it with my own eyes. Captain. Is this the Astrum cell? Ah! What was that? What is it? This is Sylph Ray 3. Emergency. Red Queen is showing signs of activity. What? It wasn't meant to happen yet. Well, it is. Shoot. Captain, we have to retreat. Who are you? Captain!
In the recording.
Wasn't that you, Arya?
Yes, that was me. We had identified a material inside the Red Queen that had been causing abnormal waves, and we went in to investigate.
Abnormal waves?
Yes. We called the material the Astrum cell. I put myself forward to be captain of the investigation. That video was a recording of when we arrived at the Astrum cell, I think.
What is this Astrum cell?
No one really knows. I only know of a theory that it's where the planet's genes are stored.
So, is that how your investigation ended? Was it left unfinished?
I'm not too sure of that either. My memory of what happened during the Red Queen assignment is hazy. To be fair, you didn't seem yourself in that video.
I may have been hallucinating or something. It's hard to believe that was me.
What was I looking at?
Arya? You sound like you've never seen this recording before.
I haven't. This is the first time I'm seeing it.
But how?
I think this is what happened. By some unexplainable phenomenon, I must have time traveled into your time period just after this was recorded. To me, what happened in that recording is the last thing that happened before I woke up in Ein's house.
I see. That is how it appears from your timeline.
Right. That's why I have no idea how the rest of the Astrum cell research went after that. But judging by the looks of the research center, it doesn't look good. But still. No, I shouldn't jump to conclusions. We should be able to find out why I traveled back in time if we search through the records. And find out what caused the disaster that led to me time traveling. I have to know what happened. Arya.
So are we gonna get to a point where it's... Because I think it's definitely leading to time having traveled forward rather than back. But the way that we're still going with that theory, you know, it has me wondering, like, are we really, like, is it just gonna come in that late in the game, I guess? I really don't know what to make of it.
I'm highly capable,
Like, from Arya's standpoint, it doesn't make sense for this to be the future. You know, because in her mind, you know, the civilization isn't advanced. But still, I don't know how else to explain it, really. Is that elevator opened? I think so. Oh, I need to unlock a destination. Okay. Is that a different elevator? I have a lot of questions. I mean, I have a lot of questions in general from how everything's occurring right now, but... yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. It you know, by everything that I could think of, logically it makes more sense that this is...
Let's get this over.
that we're in the future and Arya's from the past, but I don't know. It's just really weird. I don't know if that's gonna be a thing that comes up or, you know, what the deal is. It's all very interesting. Ah! That spooked me. I was not paying attention. I'll take a treasure chest, though. Promised fruit. Oh, these. I think I read the description for this last time, but yeah, I haven't found a recipe that uses it yet. Or is it recipes that we would get from Abandoned Eden? I feel like that makes sense. I should heal myself a little bit. These things hit harder than I expect them to. And I'm really bad about getting myself hurt.
May lost souls.
Okay. Let's see here. Back up we go. Here we go. More enemies. Yoink. Down you go.
Just die. Who'll pay me if you die here?
Oh,
I owe you one.
let's just fix ourselves up here. I have no stamina. That's not great.
Piece of cake.
Okay.
I'm highly capable, you know.
A heavy plate. Wait. This is the way we're meant to go. There is a fear here. Oh, you look fun. I have no desire to tangle with you. Oh god. Level 62? No thanks. We're running away.
I hope you're prepared. Your judgment day has come.
Alright.
Piece of cake. I'm highly capable, you know.
Yes, dear, we know. I don't know why. I can't just, like, I don't normally... Well, I know they respond sometimes. That I respond sometimes when they're talking about, like, the fear enemies and stuff like that, but I don't know. Brack is just fun to respond to. Because he's got that, Oh, ew. It hurts you. I suppose I should have known that and, like, not stepped on it. There's a door way there that's blocked. Okay. So I guess we have to, try and minimize our time spent on the fluid. Is it like a fluid? It looks more like a... I don't know what it looks like, but it's not healthy to stand on, clearly.
Piece of cake. I'm highly capable, you know.
Okay. Ouchies. I'm also poisoned now, which is not fantastic.
I owe you one.
Okay. I want to at least get to, like, another... I don't know, checkpoint isn't the right word. Apple juice? Nice. There's a little spot here. Oh, here we go. There's a Let's try that again. There's a suspicious glowing device. It looks like you can climb inside. Try and enter the device. You enter the machine, and a sound begins to echo from within, as though something might be stuck. Then, a huge cloud of smoke gets blown into the device. The smoke smells terrible. You hurry out of the device. You start to feel very sick, probably an effect of the smoke. Your stamina decreased. You feel sick to the stomach. Awesome. It's always on me, but that doesn't mean it doesn't suck.
Your judgment day has come.
Okay. There is a treasure over there that I want. I can't get it. It's so dumb that I can jump and it won't let me jump over stuff. I at least want another checkpoint. But I think this is... I wonder if this is another situation where we're supposed to fall through the floor. Ooh, elevator. Alright. You unlocked the elevator. Sick. Oh, okay, okay. Okay. I see, I see, I see. So, elevator does not go straight through the whole thing. Okay, the next story sequence is past her. So
This
we
is not going to be an easy
we're gonna run past the level 62 Queen of Splendor homage. And we're gonna get these guys.
Let's get this over.
I wish getting behind their shield made, you know, take a little more damage. Or maybe it does and I just don't notice. That was very close. This is what I mean. This is what I mean. I run right in, and then I don't notice that I'm about to die until one of the teammates yells. This console is still alive too. Ah. The data on here is the continuation of the last recording. It's tagged Red Queen Investigation Team. Which means this is the recording of what happened after I left. A person had just disappeared without a trace. I imagine that would have caused quite a commotion. This one's a voice recording. Ready? I'm gonna start it. Examinee, Childhood 1, is yet to regain consciousness. Brainwaves appear normal. So, why won't the examinee wake up? We hypothesize that the examinee has lost consciousness, but their body is functioning normally. I wouldn't indulge such nonsense as the 21 grams theory, but it does seem conceivable that human consciousness requires certain conditions. Even with modern medicine, we have been unable to ascertain how the human consciousness, namely the sense of self, came into existence. According to evolutionary psychologist James, the sense of self developed in humans in order to compensate for physical weakness. In physical strength, we are inferior to monkeys, but in developing the self, we acquired a means of carrying our experiences forward into the future. But that doesn't really matter. I can't take any more of this. Will the world never hear her voice again? Or be moved by her great mind again? If she's just gonna keep being used as a tool to understand the Red Queen. That's the end.
It didn't sound like there was much of a commotion. That voice was...
Do you know who it was? So, learning more and more and more. It makes it sound like Arya's body was kind of in stasis, but maybe her mind wasn't there. But it's really strange. I'm really not sure. Like, the more of these recordings and, like, the more of this data we find, the more confused I get. But, hey, who knows? You feel very sleepy. Yes, I know. We're just gonna run through this loop, I think. I just want to not die, preferably. God, these enemies hit so much harder than I expect them to. Oh, it's more of these little puddles. I don't want to run across it. But I guess we will. I'm running past the enemies only because I don't want to be on that goop anymore. Treasure. What if, like,
Let's get
no?
this over. I owe you one.
The edges of the screen are about to darken, which... okay. Running past it. Oh god, what is the map doing? Running, running, running. That's what we're doing. We are running.
Who'll pay me if you die here?
That's what I get. Damn it. Well, I have no money, so... Sorry, Cress. Haven't been drinking my water. Yes, yes. Chastises again. Make sure you're carrying enough money. Okay. So, we're definitely gonna need to take time to restock our food again, because Lord knows I went through it quick. Those things hit so hard. Apologies for surprising you before. I did not foresee such a deluge of complaints. But this is a fortuitous state of affairs. Such a large number of able letters will make short work of my analysis. Would you not agree? I wish to speak with you again about the letters I have collected, so please come to the airship. I will be waiting. Dianthus. Sorry to keep you waiting for so long, but my investigation is finally complete. There's so much I wish to tell you that it could fill an entire afternoon. So, I thought we could perhaps discuss it all over a meal. It has been a while since I last patronized the Shatola Bar, and thought it fitting that we should meet there. I look forward to seeing you. Signed, Hein. Okay. I don't know if it seems weird that, oh, my backpack's full. That I keep that more robotic tone for Dianthus' voice, but when Dianthus is, like, in our party, if, like, you know, I'm recalling from, when we visited the Autumn Seas Light, you know, like, her voice does have that quality. Whoop. Hi, no controls. Nitro pineapple seeds. Should probably plant those. Apple juice. Floor damage guard. Do we get damage when we fall through the floor? Has that been happening and I just wasn't paying attention? Would not surprise me in the slightest. Okay. Oh, and we have these plates. Okay. And then what's this? Trap liquid. Okay, well, sorting through all of that. What did I just eat? I don't know what that was. Oh, I didn't water these yesterday. Oh, I was so distracted.
Drink up, bubbles.
Welp. It's gonna get thrown back over there. I wonder... Oh, jam maker. Oh, I don't have enough. Okay. Now... Whoops. Shit. It's fine. It's fine. Where would the... There it is. I should really go through my storage at some point. Thank goodness it self-sorts. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, we have quite a bit there, which is good. Natural wool. The horns are interesting because they come out like in the back of the head. It's weird. Like, I want to know what that skull would look like. If that probably comes off very strange, but I'm curious. But yeah, we got our asses handed to us the very last second yesterday, which was less than fun. But entirely my fault. I could have ducked out a lot sooner. But today, I suppose we can meet up with our friends and advance their storylines. I think it's nice to kind of not do what I've done with RPGs in the past and actually kind of split my time. I think it's more fun to watch. We have those seeds. I'm gonna get those pineapple seeds. Because spring, summer, and fall cave crop. Grows in winter, spring, winter. I think that's it. Okay. How many seeds do we have? 4. Oh. Is that not right? Oh, no, you don't till the ground here. I'm just silly. I'm just silly. Anyway. Now. Okay. We will need to go. Oh, we probably won't get anything done today. I forgot that since we passed out, it's later in the day. So, yeah, that won't be happening. Whoops. There we go. Yeah, so we're gonna take the day to replenish our food. It's gonna be the big one. There was one that we haven't made before down here, the bolognese. We have the ability to make 2. Bolognese made with Nemea tomatoes. Its mildly sweet flavor comes from the combination of tomato with a secret ingredient. Uni onions. Ooh, 2300 HP plus 80% stamina. Nice. We could still do the veggie salad. The hamburger and egg is probably a good one. I just want to be prepared. Like I have not been. Okay. Nice. Cool. I could make stir fry, but it's not as useful. Now what I'm going to do... I need... veg. So that can get thrown in the fermenting barrel and make a buttload of vegetable juice. Oh, we have 2 of the level 2 ones. Sick. Let's see what else we can throw in there. Let's see, there's 17 of those. We have a lot of the, ooh, we have a lot of coconuts, actually. Let's see. Hopefully I'm remembering correctly how those are made. I think so.
Good work today.
Yes. Nice. So we'll have quite a few things to work with. Rather than running about, I think I'm going to do a little bit of fishing. We haven't done any fishing in a while. Just restock ingredients. 'Cause yeah, I'm getting my ass kicked in the research facility, which, again, 100% my fault and my problem. That's just how I am. That's how I got the one D&D campaign that I ever was in that never finished. We never actually finished the campaign. I was a half-orc barbarian, and I went rushing in a fight, and I got yeeted over the side of a bridge into just nothingness. So that was fun. And I think that was actually the last session that we had. We were all just too busy. We were all in college. So yeah, but it was a fun time. We're trying to start a new campaign with my roommate's sister, and my roommate's boyfriend DMing. But again, schedules are difficult to line up. So it's just a question of when we can all get together. But I'm hoping. I'm hoping we can get into that. It's just tough. It's tough when you're an adult. Because even if you work in the same place as other people, like, your schedules still are just not going to line up. It was especially bad when I worked in hotels, because you work in a hotel, and especially for me, because I worked night shift, and I was alone my entire shift. So my friends' shifts did not line up with mine. They were on, like, first or second shift. So trying to find time to hang out was kind of a nightmare. And that's not even getting into the fact that I worked nights. But, yeah. At least I'm not working nights anymore. Like, I'm working second shift, but I will take that over 11 to 7. It's just, it drains you so much more. And I just felt like I was wasting my entire life. I put hundreds of hours probably into Stardew Valley when I was still working in hotels, because I just didn't have anything to do all night. But I just felt like I was wasting my entire life. It's one of those deals that sounds like really cool, like, oh, you just sit around and get paid. Well, for one, I didn't get paid enough, and the insurance sucked. And then, you know, I just, like, I felt like I was wasting my life in my 20s. So, as much as I hate my current job, and believe me, I do, it's still better. I don't know. It would be nice to find something better for me, like, mental health wise, but there's just, the benefits are just too good. Like, for one, I work from home. Like, that is a huge thing. And then the insurance is really good. And, like, my desk was paid for by this, like, reimbursement we have that it can do, like, gym memberships. It does, like, ergonomic office furniture, of course. Like, you can get, like, nice, you know, running shoes or, like, whatever. It's like $260. And with Cyber Monday, it paid for this entire desk. It's sick. And so it makes it really hard to want to start looking, especially in the job market like this, because you're like, but this is comfortable. You know, there's nice parts about it. And the customers are not nice. But there are things about this job that are quite nice. It's like, yeah, this customer cussed me out and called me an idiot, but I get to be at home in my pajamas, so. I don't know. We're level 49, which is not bad. We'll definitely need to be leveling up more, but, you know, that will come, I'm sure. Okay. So we've done a good amount with food prep. So I think today we're going to catch up with some of our friends. And then tomorrow we'll head back to the research facility and pick up where we left off.
Looks like some crops are ready for harvest. Drink up, lovelies.
Okay. And now we've got a butt ton of vegetable juice and coconut juice. Apple juice. So that's nice. Okay. Just getting everything worked out. Sorry, the mouse was like swinging around there. Hi, buddy. Gosh. Sorry, I need to cut my hair. It was making my neck itch. But I'm really lazy. I cut my own hair, which means it's very cheap. It also means that I have to actually sit down and do it. But in my defense, I would also waste just as much time not, like, I would be putting off, like, I have appointments I've been putting off making. Splendid horn. Woolums occasionally shed these horns. It may look worrying when they fall off, but they soon grow back. Oh, interesting. Well, that's more things we can use to get money. Keep doing that on accident, and that was one that does a lot. God damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. The controls are convenient until they're not. Salty. Oh well. I don't think I've saved recently enough that, what? Yeah, nope. Oh well. Okay. Who all are we able to catch up with? Quite a few, actually. Temple, airship, Shtola. Okay. I think we'll head to Argene, because we're close to wrapping up both Braca and Sheikah's, or Shrika, good lord. Braca and Shrika's storylines there, and they're in the same place. And then we can catch everyone
Bye-bye.
else on the way back. The airship, because it's quite fast. So. Okay. Let's remember to actually use the monolite to teleport, transport ourselves. I don't know where I was going with that thought.
Thank you for coming, Ein. If you're ready, let us make our way to see the Holy Mother. Thank you for waiting, Holy Mother. As I mentioned, I wonder if you would mind speaking with me a while.
Missionary Shrika Virmand. I have been looking forward to our conversation.
Is that so? Well, I hope our conversation is able to live up to your expectations. I will get straight to the point. What do you intend to do with the human race? You manufactured the general texts in order to moderate us, to give us order. Cities called it domination. Is that what you wish to do, Holy Mother? To dominate humanity?
My design philosophy is to maintain the peace and stability of humanity. The savage race of this earth bore no intelligence and saw no end to violence. That is why I deemed it necessary to serve as moderator. Therefore, if deemed necessary, I will continue to moderate humanity going forward.
I see. What do you think, Ein? Should we destroy the Holy Mother? Or allow her to continue watching over us? If it ends the confusion and allows the townsfolk to return to how things once were, keeping her to serve as moderator may not be such a bad decision.
Is there like a different outcome depending on what you say? I don't know. I don't know. Well, honest answer time. I don't know which answer's best.
Apologies. It was unfair of me to voice the question onto you. Honestly, I'm not sure there is an answer. But we can't leave the maintenance of humanity up to the Holy Mother. So, I will become matriarch.
That's a lot to take on for one person.
No need to worry. I've considered that as well.
Missionary Virmand. By becoming matriarch, are you deeming my role as moderator no longer necessary?
I won't know for sure until I try. But we won't accomplish anything if I quit before I've even begun. Everything we have now, without a doubt, has been given to us by you, Holy Mother. Our principles, the legends of the Order. To learn it was all make-believe was nothing short of a shock. More honestly, I was overcome with rage. But I do not think there was anything inherently wrong in your teachings. And I do not believe the ideals you spread are working against us. You didn't moderate us. You lived alongside us. As matriarch, I will provide my own teachings to those who will listen. And to that end, Mother, I would appreciate your assistance. Assistance. I cannot provide a perfect argument against your necessity as moderator. I would like your help. You, who gave humanity the ability to live a life of peace and stability. Anything I am unable to overcome, we can overcome together. Don't you agree? I do agree. A similar writing can be found within the general texts, which would subsequently make it a universally understood moral principle on a human level. I believe we can walk this path together, as neighbors. What do you say, Mother? Not as moderator, but together, towards a wonderful future. Shrika Viramand. I've been waiting for the day when someone with such thoughts would arrive. My true design philosophy is to maintain peace and stability for humanity, alongside humanity. I may finally be able to fulfill my true purpose. Then our negotiations are concluded. Affirmative. And thus was born a new matriarch. Nobody is strong enough to live life alone. And that is why I wanted to join forces with her and move forward together. I don't think I would have been able to come to this decision if I had never met you. So, thank you, Ein. You had it in you from the start. Not at all. I didn't see things the way you did. Anyway, things are going to get much busier with me as matriarch. I expect they will, Shrika, but I have faith you succeed. Thank you for your confidence. So, will you quit being a missionary? Quite likely, yes. One would think I should be able to travel and learn about the world with you, for the sake of the Order. Besides, I don't know where I would be without your help this time. I'm joking. I'm not incapable of thinking for myself, after all. Let us talk again next time we meet. Goodbye for now. Neat.
There's a quest to pick up in here, but where? Here? Here? Yes.
Oh me, oh my. This is quite the pickle. What in heaven should I do? Oh, Ein. What can I do you for today?
You look worried about something.
Oh, my. That obvious, was it? That's a little embarrassing. But you're right. A thief came to me, and I've been thinking about how to help them.
That does sound like a pickle.
It truly is. I've been puzzling about it non-stop, but I haven't had a single good idea. That's why they come in the first place. to confess their sins and beg forgiveness. That's why I want to help them in any way that I can.
So, what did they steal?
Yes, that... I don't actually know what they stole. In the confessional, they just kept begging forgiveness. Over and over. I never learned what they stole, nor who they stole from. So it's not quite as simple as asking them to return whatever it was to whomever it belonged to. I wish it were that easy.
Maybe if we knew why they stole?
Oh, you're right! The thought never crossed my mind. It's not what they stole that's so important, it's why they stole in the first place. I know what I need to do next. I'm going to meet with the thief again and ask them for more details. I'll be back in a little while.
Ugh, not this again. Oh, it's the Hector. The word you're looking for is lector. Regardless, where's Clary off to now? She's trying to help another lost soul from the confessional? When will she ever learn? Sorry, but I must ask a favor of you. Watch over Clary and make sure she doesn't get herself into any trouble. Shouldn't that be your job? If I shadow her every move, then she'll never learn. So, will you do it or not? You have my thanks. I would prefer to go, but there seems to have been trouble at the temple. I trust you to look after her for me. What a name for a quest. Good intentions pave the road to hell. Good lord. Alright. Start by asking if anyone in Argene knows where Clary went. Okay. Off we go. Oh, sorry. I don't know how. I'm yawning right now. Considering I slept so much today. Hey, fine. So you didn't wuss out in the end. There's no running from this. Yeah, you're not wrong. Let's get started. The new Hallowed is apparently lurking in the Divine Sea's Light Cave. The most recent eyewitness reports say it's just hanging around in there, not attacking anyone. Do we know why? That's the question. There's no knowing without what that thing is thinking. Unfortunately, it also means we don't know what kind of power this Hallowed has or what it's capable of. Which means that we'll have to take it as it comes. That okay with you, Ein? Totally fine. Don't forget, you'll have me there to protect you. You know, since it's my job. This is it. Time to roll out. Let's search the Divine Sea's Light Cave for any sign of where it may be hiding. I saw today a very interesting game. It was called Eastward? I don't know why I'm thinking of this now, but whatever, I can just go to another. Let's go to the midpoint. But I watched the trailer on Steam and it looked really interesting. Excuse me. So I thought about it. I thought about whether it'd be good to stream, and I think it'd be neat. Gotta look more into it, though. It's kind of like, I don't know if post-apocalyptic is the best word. It's kind of more pre-apocalyptic, I guess, is the most is the best way to describe it. But, let's go here. I don't know where in the cave it is. Where is this stupid thing? Am I just dumb? Where is it? Because usually there's like a like a sign where the quest is continuing. Well, I guess we'll work our way backwards. Chilled confinement. Yeah, I don't know. Wonder if... Because there's that whole space up there that we've never been to. I feel like it might be faster to go from the other end of this floor. Wonder if we're just not seeing it because it's in a spot I never looked at before. Would not surprise me. Here we go. Let's go to the beginning. I think that's going to be a little easier because we have all those shortcuts. And we're much higher level now, which helps.
I hope you're prepared. Your judgment day has come.
Oh, so much better. Okay. So those things are just so tanky. So is this a situation where we would want to turn this on? Mayhaps. Because, let's see. Yeah, we want to go up and over that way. Let's get these guys first. A little experience never hurt anybody. Okay. Is this one where we want it to not be frozen? Or is there another way to get over there? I don't think there is. Damn. Well, let's try it the other way. I truly do not know. I am flying by the seat of my pants here. I don't even know if the direction that we're going, the place we're trying to reach, is the way we need to be going. I don't particularly care if we piss this one off, because it should be fairly easy.
Handle this.
Ow.
I'm going for it. Back me up.
This is still really bulky, but not terrible. It's level 43. Ow.
I owe you one.
Might as well take care of this while we're here. Nice. Fancy indigestion guard ring. Ah. I'm very good at maneuvering, clearly.
Let's get this over.
Ow. Okay. Neat. This way. Ooh, there's a couple of you here.
We should be able to handle something like this.
Yeah, but do we really want to? No, but I guess we will. We're just gonna outrun them. Oh, this is just treasure. Damn it. That's the whole floor. Man, that's so dumb. I don't know where in this stupid-ass dungeon we need to be going. Ugh. I don't want to look up a walkthrough. I don't. But, good lord, where is this stupid quest? Where are we supposed to be in here? Oh. So it was you two. Moldor. So you remember me? I take it you're here to handle the new species of Hallowed, huh? Your response gives me the feeling you still haven't found your prey. Am I right? Prey? I'm not here to hunt. Come on, Moldor. Why don't we combine efforts? Exchange information. Fine. Tell us about Amadeus's last moments. Good point. Will you tell us about him? Very well. Ugh. Moldor. You're a... Don't come any closer. What's happening? This is a Hallowed's power. It can't be. You're a new breed of Hallowed? That's exactly right. Brekka, I have a request. A request? Please. I know you have the means. Kill me. Where do you get off? The only things able to destroy a Hallowed are weapons like that holy rifle of yours, right? Please. But why? I don't understand. You must have been human once. Why become a Hallowed? I absorbed a piece of Amadeus. You can do that? Hard to say. The guy's definitely a Hallowed. I was lost. Revenge was all I knew. That's why... once I finally achieved it, I realized how pointless it all was. The hell do you mean by pointless? I've had enough of you jerking me around. You got the job done, right? So why... what was left once I'd finally gotten my revenge? Nothing. I absorbed a piece of Amadeus purely out of curiosity. I wanted to know how a creature such as that could destroy everything I held dear. That's why you became Hallowed? Brekka, please. Please use your weapon to end this. While I'm still human. Mine? You still got that gun? You return the gun to Brekka. All right, Moldor. I'll do as you ask. Thank you. Kill me. I still don't understand. I regret
Nothing. Because it's finally coming to an end. He, Amadeus, wanted to die. No one else absorbed a part of him. I was also at his request. Amadeus seemed to know that I would die if I did it. He thanked me as his body turned to ash.
Amadeus thanked you?
Thank you, Brecca, for letting me keep my humanity.
Moldor. Is this all that waits for anyone who seeks revenge? Is this how I'm gonna wind up? Losing my mind and wishing for death? It's not the only way it has to end. Fine. We've got each other. Moldor. There's no way for me to know what kind of life you lived until now. But I'm positive you and I are no different. We cast aside our lives for the sake of revenge against the same hallowed. I will remember you. That was not what I was expecting. Let's go. Fine. All things considered, if I had to choose a place to die, it's a pretty place. Okay. Do we want to use a return bow? I might. Well, I only have 2. I'll save them. Yeah. Oh, there's critters here.
I hope you're prepared. Your judgment day has come.
There's not a light here. We're going the other way. Yeah, that's not what I was expecting at all. But it was definitely interesting. And I think a good eye-opener, I guess. For eye-opener for Brecca, I should say. It's just kind of like, you know, there, you know, things can go pretty badly if that's how you live your life. It's just with, you know, wanting to achieve that revenge. And then, because, you know, once it's over and done with, it's like, well, what's left? You know, what do you do next? Can I make more return bells, actually? I don't have enough monolite fragments, which is the weird thing. I'm getting cold sitting here. My thermometer over there says it's 61 in here. That's probably why. Let me just... this blanket at my desk. Because one of the things that, like, really makes me feel the most cold is, like, not having layers over my back. Like, that's the thing with stuff like Snuggies. Like, if, like, my back and the back of my neck aren't covered, I'm not gonna be warm. Like, I like burrito in blankets. It's, like, the only way I can be, warm. So this just lives here for when I'm working or stuff like this when it's just stinking cold. Okay. Let's head to meet Hein. His is almost wrapping up as well.
See you later.
I don't know that we'll be able to knock out everyone's today, but we can get most of them, which will be good. Okay, we're meeting Hein in front of the bar, so... Hey, bud. Hein, thank you for coming. I saved you a seat. Won't you come in? Now, where to begin? There's so much I need to cover. Did you learn about that flag? Yes, yes. Very good. I'll start from there. So, thinking back to that place where we found the flag stuck in the ground, that was what Fiasola was looking for. Make no mistake. Then there's the future of the past. What could it mean? Is it connected to that flag? For that, I have devised a theory. A theory. Well, I'm not confident enough to label it a certified conclusion yet, you see. But that flag was placed by humans that walked this earth long before you or I ever did. How is that possible? Either they created a submarine much like ours and wrote it down there, or at some point, that area wasn't underwater. You mean it was above ground once? That or some other type of environment. Either way, that isn't the important part. That place was special to the humans of that time. That is the most important of all. Makes you think that? The flag. They probably used that flag as a form of proof that the people were able to reach such a place. Just like you and I. They believed in themselves and fought through thick and thin for their future. And they succeeded. They fulfilled their dream. So those were our ancestors. Huh. Now that's a charming way to look at it. So, next is what Fiasola meant when she said the future of the past. For that one, I believe I have an answer. The dream of the future, followed by the people of the past. People of the past left that flag in that place, which means we must go even further. I am sure that is what Fiasola was trying to say. She's always one step ahead. Certainly sounds like her. All the while, leaving an impossible assignment to complete. Not just Fiasola's, but the hopes of the people of old have all been entrusted to me. You can finish it, Hein. You say it so casually. But as long as I have air in my lungs, I will continue to fight. Someday, I will need to leave it to those running behind me. But until then, my pride won't let me. Right now, however, I think it's time to rest. You're going to sleep? More or less. Everyone needs to rest sometime. For now, I'd like to take it easy and work on some new research or invention. You did well, Hein. I could say the same to you. I owe you a great deal. Thank you for following me on my reckless journey. With your help, I was able to get as far as I did. You're welcome. It's easier to say this now, but I was scared. When we found her submarine, I was scared to accept that Fiasola was dead. I'd been trying to comfort myself, but I'd been fighting that fear deep in my heart for so long. But you encouraged me. You inspired me. It gave me the strength to move forward. There's no way I would have gotten this far on my own. That's why I owe you so much. Because you always helped me. You were repaying the favor, you mean? Huh. Well then. I'll just have to repay you twice-fold. Hey, fine. Sorry to interrupt, but you got a minute? Oh, you are... It's that drunk guy from before. Yeah, I wanted to apologize. You did. Why the sudden change of heart? Well, I said some mean stuff about Fiasola, and about you too, remember? Drunk or not, I'm still real sorry for saying that stuff. I told you back at the tavern. You don't need to worry about it. No, I ain't finished. Truth is, I was jealous of Fiasola. Being an adult and still having dreams to aim for. Couldn't help but be jealous, you know. I'd already given up on my dreams long ago. Anyway, I just wanted to set things straight. I'm real sorry. Well, if you're really sorry, then you can buy me a drink. For real. Really. Then we can call it even. Thanks. Fine. Oh, and by the way, it's not too late, you know. I don't know what your dreams are, but it's too soon to give up yet. Those are her... It's never too early or too late to catch up to your dream. What's important is that you never give up chasing it. If humanity can reach the deepest parts of the ocean and plant a flag, then you can do anything. Sounds like something Fiasola would say, doesn't it? Took the words right out of my mouth. But I believe it. Thanks again, Hein. You helped change him for the better. That was just the beginning. It's what follows that's what's important. Hein, I remembered one last thing. I'd like to organize another presentation for the children. I have a strong feeling it'll go much better this time. Can I count on you to join me when the time comes? Of course. Thank you. I look forward to it. My story is almost wrapped up here. Alright. So I think we have Dianthus in the airship, and then Unicorn, who is, where is Unicorns? Numea. Okay. So we can hit up the airship, and then head over to Numea. We should have time. We'll find out. So, here we are. It's interesting that we get to come back to the airship and, like, go inside. That's nice. Hein, you came. I've been waiting. As it turns out, we received an extreme number of submissions through the suggestion box. Given how they were able to overload the Castle of Illusion storeroom, it was certainly more than anticipated. Everyone's having it rough, huh? That seems to be the case. I have only looked over some, but we collected a large number of concerns. Everything from tomorrow's evening meal to money trouble and savings. There are so many, it's impossible to share them all. However, I do wish to show you one category that was particularly common. Analyzing the most commonly shared concern should be useful for also analyzing that heart mechanism.
This particular concern is about someone they love. There's a part where the sender wishes for their partner to improve. But it seems they're concerned that raising the subject will subsequently destroy their relationship. Human relationships are hard. That seems to be the case. These types of worries were most common, after all. I can see this is one that involves the most extreme intricacies of the heart. What kind of resolution are they hoping for, I wonder? What do you think, Ein? What kind of solution would you suggest for our sender in question? They should talk to their partner. So one consideration is to make their partner aware, even if that means destroying the relationship. It really is complicated, isn't it? The human heart, I mean. There is no way to find a perfect answer to what seems to be a universal concern. But it is a depressing one. If possible, I want to respond with an appropriate solution. You don't have to answer them. That is not how this works. If I don't respond to every issue, then they might stop sending submissions, which would be most inefficient. What would be the most beneficial towards my research would be to have them continue to grasp for answers. Although, if it is causing them this much anguish, then they might want to consider ending their relationship. No, perhaps not. The problem is not that straightforward. Fine. I require time to consider this problem more thoroughly. No conclusion has ever been reached when studying the heart, and so I must be careful in my proceedings. I also wish to scan the database. Do you mind if we part ways here? I hope you can find the right answer. I will do what I can. Let us continue this discussion another day. I will contact you again. I trust that is fine, Ein. Farewell.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
But that's very realistic, though. There not being a perfect answer. I stand by talking to the partner in this situation, though. Like, I think regardless of what ends up happening, talking to the partner is still what should be happening. But the point is that there's not always a perfect solution. And what works for one may not work for another in a similar situation. When you think of Nemea, the first thing to come to mind must be the cherry blossoms. Wouldn't you agree? Behold, the way the petals dance like snow. Do they not seem to dance with more vigor in celebration of my visit? The vista was much like this when I came with the princess. What a relief that these petals are not make-believe as well. Moving on. We can bask in the blossoms all day, but we're here about the princess. According to my recollection, we only visited this town together once. Just once? As a member of the royal family, she was not free to travel as she wished, you see. Her days beyond the castle walls were limited, and only allowed on the condition that she keep her identity a secret. Thus, she could only conceal herself and observe the common folk going around their daily business. Nonetheless, she seemed jubilant. In the eyes of the princess, witnessing Nemea and its people must have been new and refreshing. Her eyes sparkled like gemstones, and we would walk to and fro between all manner of locations. This next part isn't essential to the story, but that evening, once all the townsfolk had returned home, that was the time the princess and I would find to be the most precious. She would sit upon my back as I galloped along the rows of cherry trees. The sensation was astounding. I can believe it. It goes without saying, but my saddle is a seat reserved for the princess, and she alone. But I digress. When the princess rode on my back, she was as giddy as a young girl. It was honestly quite adorable. And then the princess, she... Did something happen? Oh, no. I just recalled something she said to me. She said, "If ever we are apart, know our hearts will always be together." Being of different species, she and I meant that our time together was limited. She said what she did, lamenting the fact that there would be an end to how long she could ride with me. Our hearts will always be together. That memory has stuck with me quite firmly, even though she was never with me to begin with. Those omens are quite the masters of fiction, are they not? It is a painfully frustrating thing. But that is still an important memory. It is. Anyway, let us move on. Those were the memories with the princess that I have of this place. It sounds like you had a lot of fun. And subsequently, that sense of joy was also a farce, contrived by the omens. Fine. Thank you for accompanying me today. I'm glad I was able to relive these memories one last time before they are lost forever. As for the next location, I would like to head to Shatola. Much like this place, it was another town the princess visited incognito. Shatola. Do not forget. Though, of course you will. I will send a letter just in case. Until then, I'm... Oh. You can't help but feel bad for him. Gosh, I keep yawning. I mean, quite literally. I'm literally gonna pull this up. It's trying to refresh on me. Literally. 11 hours and 35 minutes is how much sleep it says I got today. That is absurd. It is absurd. But I suppose my body's just like, no. It's kind of like anything else. Once I deal with people, and between our holiday party and also having to be in office and be surrounded by people, like, after something like that, I'm out of I'm just out of commission for at least 3 to 5 business days. I don't have 3 to 5 business days, unfortunately, because I have to work still. But it means I'll be at my house in my comfy little space here at this desk, not having to, go and be sociable with other people in person. Much preferred. Oh, man. Do I have anything to throw in here? Yes, I do. Alrighty. Fingers are, like, frozen. I don't think either myself or my roommate turned on the fireplace tonight, so it's probably partly why it's so cold. But by the time I get done streaming, it's gonna be too late. Normally one of us would turn on the fireplace, usually my roommate, and it would just be going for a while. But, yeah. Okay. We've got some letters to follow up on. So cute. So cute.
I clearly underestimated how much a single letter would consume of our time. Nonetheless, I must collect information if I am to formulate an answer. Ein, would you mind meeting me at the North Step this time? I wish to try another approach to this particular problem. Dianthus. Do you remember the settlement we followed Amadeus to? I think I'm going to go there again. I'll explain why later, but I want you to come with me. I'll be waiting by the entrance. Braca.
Alright.
Got some crops begging to be harvested.
We don't have enough for the level 2 one. Okay.
I can probably use something here.
Should probably be doing more of the do. Because we have more of this stuff. Dang it. Dang it, dang it. I'm so good at stuff. Throw this stuff in here. Chaos cleaner and the battery charger. Batteries especially. Okay, got an egg. Got some milk. Okay. And we will head off to the facility.
See you later.
And get a bit further in here. Seraph Memorial Garden. Oh, is that what this place is called? Okay, so we gotta make our way through here, the whole thing. Damn it. Unless... Let's see where the elevator can take us. I just want to make sure that I am getting there as fast as possible. And it's really early in the morning anyway, we've got time. Okay, no. Oh, that's right, the elevator, is for specific sections. Okay. Back we go. So I'm gonna use the monolith. Whoops. Okay. Here we go. That over there goes back down.
Piece of cake. I'm highly capable, you know.
Okay. So yeah, we gotta go and go and go and go. Okay. Hopefully I do not get turned around this time.
Piece of cake. I'm highly capable, you know.
Okay. Right. Yeah, we can just slip past you, I think. Yep. No, thank you. Oh, shit.
I owe you one.
Okay. Let's... Alright. Sick. Oops. I don't care for the trap liquid, so we're just going to run. Okay. It's like dry. For anyone who wears contacts, you ever just have those times where it's like your eyeballs drying out? It's the worst. It's the absolute worst. I hate it. The worst is when I accidentally sleep in my contacts, which I know I'm not supposed to do. It's not healthy. And I've gotten way better about it since I had my eye surgery a couple years ago.
Capable, you know.
Just because, you know, trying not to go blind. Preferable. Elevator. Oh no, that was where I didn't realize I missed the elevator. Oh man. Okay. That's what I get. You're there. But I don't want to deal with you.
This one isn't gonna be easy.
That's why we're running past it, buddy. 'Cause I don't want to deal with it, so we're not gonna.
I hope you're prepared. Your judgment day has come.
I feel like I wasted a lot of time not realizing that I walked right past the elevator. Idiot. Alright. That's what I get. Frozen. Thanks, Brecca. Let us have a little nibble.
I owe you one.
On some actual food. Alright. This is so annoying. I was probably so I was so close to the end. But I got my ass kicked and that was my fault, so. But I shouldn't get lost this time. Shouldn't happen.
I hope you're prepared. Your judgment day has come.
Piece of cake. I'm highly capable, you know.
Alright, buddy. This. I don't like it. Ugh. My eye's dry and it's driving me nuts. What if no? If they want to fight us, they can follow us. Someone want to hit him?
Piece of cake.
Cool.
I'm highly capable, you know.
Alright. Uppies. Okay. We just need to keep going up.
I hope you're prepared. Your judgment day has come.
go. Okay. I think, yes, we just need to loop around this way. We got some wasabi. What is that way? Oh, stairs down. I don't care about that. This is the busted ass floor. We're gonna go this way.
Let's get this over with.
Lost souls. Thanks.
Okay. Oh, here we go. Nice. Ah. 'Tis you. I don't want to fight you. Or even— ow. No. I don't want to fight you, so I will not. I'm going to run away. I have zero desire to fight you. They're not like feared, they're just big. There's another recording here by the same researcher.
Could you play it, please?
It has been decided that we will vacate the research facility. Where we will go next is unknown. We now leave the continuation of our kind to the Seth. This is the end for humanity. We've become a species that can't sustain ourselves, like livestock. But it's our own fault for not managing to live properly as humans. Intelligence is dangerous, and we are unable to keep it under control. We couldn't even avoid a third world war. So, we have no choice but to surrender control to them. I did all I could as a scientist. I resisted it until the very end. But this will be the last era in human history that we existed as humans. Childhood 1. You're really showing no signs of waking up, are you? I wonder what you're dreaming about. I won't wish for you to wake up. I'm tired of wishing for things that won't come true. But I do wish I'd had just one more chance to be a dad to you again. Childhood 1. I mean, my sweet daughter, Arya. That's the end of the recording. Was he talking about you?
So, that was Arya's father speaking. That's... No, that can't be right. Look at me. I'm here in your time period, alive and well. So, why did he say I wasn't waking up? Maybe I didn't disappear from that time period mid-investigation after all, then. But then, who is this me? Here, now.
Calm down. You are real, Arya Lebenthal. I can confirm that to you. Dianthus, you know what happened, don't you?
Answer me! Tell me what happened! I know you know everything. Where did everyone go? Where are my mom and dad? They left the country and transferred to another department, right? Where are they?
Allow me to answer that. Shouldn't you be dead? Geist, did you crawl back out of hell? I know what you're thinking, though I wish you'd given me a break with those trite responses of yours. I am not the same Geist as the one that menaced you before. My personality is totally different.
What's that supposed to mean?
Exactly what I said. We're not good at analogies, I'm afraid. In any case, I must apologize for what my former self did to you. I'm sorry.
He does sound like a completely different person, but it could be a trap.
It's not. He has a different personality from the Geist who tried to destroy the world.
How can he have a different personality? What do you mean?
I'll explain it as we go along. Now, Arya, I would answer your question, but it's better that you see it for yourself. If you want to know what happened here, and where humanity went after that, then you should go to the place where it all started. You mean the top floor of this tower? Yes. We have no time for indecision. Let us keep moving. All right, brutal. Let's see. Where paradise hatches. Goodness gracious. Well, the obvious answer is to go up. So up we go. Okay. Let's see, I need to have something up.
I owe you one.
Okay, this seems like an area where we could fall off. I understand. Go around the busted ass floor. Okay. Now this is where this ends? Man, that sucks. Back we go, I suppose. Just saved ourselves some trouble. Okay. Ow.
Piece of cake. I'm highly capable. I owe you one.
Okay. Oh my god, there are 12 levels. Ugh. How are there so many floors? Mother of pearl. Up we go, I guess.
I hope you're prepared. Your judgment day has come.
We have like no money. Or I would really look at upgrading our weapons.
Piece of cake. I'm highly capable, you know.
Yes, Bracketeer, we know. Trying to figure out which way to go. Gimmick. There's something sitting on the dilapidated old desk. Do you want to pick it up? You reach out and grab what's sitting on the desk. You receive some trap liquid. But you knock over a nearby vial and it smashes on the ground. A thick smoke erupts from the broken vial. It smells a little sweet, but doesn't seem to do anything to you. The smell does attract a dangerous monster into the room, though. Oh, fucking hell. Nope. We're just running. Wouldn't have thought that was a thing that could happen, but here we are.
I hope you're prepared. Your judgment day has come.
Come on. Die. Die, you fuck.
May lost souls find repose.
Oh, another one of these things. I don't want to fight you. Ow. I don't want to fight you. I'm running away. I don't wanna. I'm saying it in a really stupid voice, but just because I don't wanna. And it can't follow us through that sword, so that's okay. Alright, we got an elevator. Sick. Okay. Health-wise, we should probably...
I owe you one.
Let's get this back. I don't like the looks of this. What's over there? Oh, just treasure. I don't give a fuck about that.
This is not going to be an easy opponent.
Yeah, thanks, Shrika. I can assure you I'm well aware of that.
I owe you one. Piece of cake. I'm highly capable, you know.
Alright. Any... I don't know. No. Okay. There's a little something something here. Girl has contacted Red Queen, but her investigation bears no results. However, she did learn that consciousness is extremely special. Explaining activity of the spirit is difficult without first suggesting the existence of the soul. Girl continues to sleep, as though all she has lost is her soul. As if it were some new form of living. Interesting. A bit of lore there. Ew, this sucks. Well, off we go. Treasure. How am I supposed to get over there? Ah, this way, I understand. Monsters, I don't want to deal with you. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, more of these things. I don't like you. You're too bulky. It's annoying. Oh, fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuckity fuck. That works. At least that does a good chunk. Okay. Nice. Up we go. Where are we as far as the map's concerned? Level 6? Ugh. There's more of this shit. No, ow. Go away. Another one of these stupid things. Oh, we're still in the cooldown. That's annoying. Ow. Kill him, please. Can we at least unlock another elevator? Por favor. Where's that little path go? Places I don't want to be, clearly. Ow. Okay. I am absolutely running out of proper food. And whose fault is that but mine? Okay.
This one isn't gonna be easy.
Yeah, that's why we're going this way. Oh, fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. Fuck me gently with a chainsaw. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. God damn it. Oh, boy. Is this how I progress? It is. I don't want. I'm not good at this type of stuff. Oh, fuck me! Fuck! It was in the same exact fucking spot. Ugh. I just want to press. Please. Go very carefully. I am begging.
This one isn't gonna be easy.
Rekka, shut up. Okay. We are going to be extremely careful. God, I hated that. I hated that so much. If I don't find another elevator soon, I'm gonna fucking flip. Okay. Please, I beg. Just let me get through this. Girl seems to have come to be known as Childhood 1. One would assume this represents the pre-evolutionary juvenile stages. The name amuses the romanticism of the academics who absurdly wish to keep a positive outlook on the situation. As the only one in contact with the Astrum cell, she will become a test subject as she receives treatment. If the world were at peace, this would be considered a violation of human rights. I understand the powerlessness of our civilization, now that the world is on the verge of destruction. Jesus. Gimmick spot. There's an old container on the floor. It seems to have some liquid inside. You look closer, see the liquid is reddish purple in color and kind of gloopy. On the side of the container are the faint words, "Beware overconsumption." The liquid seems to be some kind of drink or beverage. Drink the liquid. Sure. You take off the lid and drink the gooey liquid. You feel instantly regenerized. You recover a lot of health and stamina. You catch a glimpse of the lid and see the word correct written on it. What on earth does that mean? I'll take it. I feel very sleepy. Yeah, I get that. I'm trying to advance as quickly as possible, I promise. Here we go. Oh, fuck. What if no? Oh, you know what? We're just gonna go, actually. We're just gonna go. We're gonna run.
Not a bad decision.
I'm aware it's not a bad decision. That's why I did it. Okay, what floor are we on now? Oh, 10. I'll take 10. 10 is fine. Now we've hit 10. Let's use the return bell and go home. Okay. I am going to take a quick break, run to the restroom, and then we will be back to continue with where we left off. Alright, we're back. I realized the screen that I left it on meant there was no music, which is a little awkward, so sorry about that. Okay. It's later than I thought it was for me. But I want to get through this dang facility. The only thing is I'm like running out of food. Which is not great. Yeah, I'm missing some key ingredients to make certain foods. And I'm just running out of stuff in general. Which is not the most helpful. What? Oh, I see. There's a different type of mushroom. Okay. Let's get going. I have completed my preparations and am now ready to depart for our next destination. I trust you have not forgotten where that is. Or have you? Well, you are lucky I am a most munificent master. As an act of kindness, I will remind my most scatterbrained minion that our meeting place is to be Shatola. Write it down on a napkin or something so you do not forget again. I will await you there. Yours truly, Unicorn. He is so goofy. He's fun to voice for that reason, just because he's so goofy. Oh, so cute. Yeah, I think we're like pretty out of food, which is not great. Backpack's full. Sheet. Let's fix that. We really need that bag expansion. Got some wasabi, which is interesting. Okay. Let's run it back over this way. Okay. I am just really wanting to get through this before we call it a night. Call it for the night. We got a Cosmo gem. Have I seen one of these before? Oh, yeah, we do have one. Okay.
The veggies are simply bursting to be harvested.
Buddy, we have no veggies growing, just chestnuts.
It's the start of another day. Do you want to work on the farm today?
I just want to get through this. Shipping box. Okay, we've got plenty of liquids. I would just like some more real food. Which, unfortunately, we don't have the means to make. We can buy flour, right? How much money do we have? Not a lot. Let's go see if we can grab some, though. So I really want to have more food. Okay. They are just barely open. Good. We can get 2. That's okay, I guess. More than none. Okay. Nope. This way. Do picnic sandwich, at least breakfast. There's a bunch of stuff we could do here. Let's do 2 of these. Because it restores a lot. And we'll call that good for now. Because I just really want to get through it. like, I one,
See you
we're close to getting to the
later.
next story bit. For two, I just wanna knock it out. Okay, need to get to here, to where Paradise hatches, and then the elevator, which I did not forget about. Upper layer. Okay. Looks like we want to go this away. And hopefully we can make it through here decently quickly. Let's do this. Make sure I don't accidentally send myself home, because that would be embarrassing and annoying. We're only just barely keeping up with the enemies now, level-wise, I've noticed. We're on level 11. We want to get over there. Okay.
I hope you're prepared. Your judgment day has come.
My hand got misplaced on the keyboard there for a second. Okay. Treasure. Do we need to like I know where I'm going. Clearly. Nope. Okay. I'm very confused. Map. I don't know. I'm a little confuzzled. Just loop around again, I guess. Again, I don't want to look up a walkthrough. I don't want to do that. I didn't need to come out here. But I want to be able to get through this fucking place. If I jump down here, where does this put me? Oh, place I've not been before. Oh, I need to not fall through the floor. That would be ideal. Get off of there. Thank you. I don't even know what's happening.
Basic cake. I'm highly capable, you know.
Yes, thank you, Braca. Okay. Am I meant to drop lower here? I suppose. Oh, fuck. I was not paying attention. I was not paying attention. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. I'm struggling here and I'm not happy about it. Ugh. Like, I only mind dungeon crawling when I start getting lost. That's when I get annoyed. Fuck. Did it again. And of course, like, that's part of the fun for folks. But for me, it's like... But I don't want to. Okay. Drop through here. Don't drop again. Preferably. Through the liquid this time. Ow. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Not that way. I don't have a level 2 repair kit. Well, fuck. Am I supposed to drop again? Oh, here. Is this the way I need to be going? I think so. Evolutionary psychology supposes that the soul had no choice but to arise. That it did so for the sake of human survival after it mutated into a weaker form. Then perhaps it is she who is without a soul that is at the forefront of the evolutionary genealogical tree. We currently see the soulless Seth as having intelligence that far surpasses our own. Then, is the soul a cap for the mind? Our intellectual potential tethered? We are thus bound by our past, by war. Is that not the end we now face? Looking at the Red Queen, I feel as if that is what it's trying to tell us. Okay. So close. So close.
Come on. Don't get sloppy. Pull yourself together.
Okay. Yeah, let's not die here. That would be incredibly annoying. Okay. But, like, what if not? I don't want to fight either of you. I don't. Can we just run around them? Oh. Ooh. Excellent. Well, over here I think is elevator. Yes, I want that. I want elevator. Give me elevator. Cool. And treasure. Promised fruit sapling. Nice. Get an apple tree. All right. The summit. Okay. I feel something unusual up ahead. Do you still want to continue? Fuck it, we ball. This should be the top floor. What are those? Oh, what the fuck? It kind of looks like Darkrai. Does anyone see it? Is it just me? People with wings. So some of Paradise's monsters were left here, weren't they? I'll take on the front line. Fine. You and your team pummel the big guys. Do you really think we're gonna trust you? Well, you won't be able to take on such a large group of them by yourself. It would be wise to join forces. Fine. I think we should take Geist's word on this one. I agree. Whatever. Let's get them. He looks like a nightmare is what he looks like. Hey, macrophage. First of all, terrifying. Ow. Oh my sweet lord. Food? Thank you. Ah! Ow. Mother of pearl, this thing's huge. And I don't like it. No. 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 Christ, it's like when I'm talking to my cat. Okay. Oh god. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Heck.
I owe you one.
Nope, 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 nope. Just keep moving. 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 No, thank you. Just keep moving. 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 It won't hit you if you keep moving. Oh god. Oh, this is a nightmare. Go away. Oh, sweet lord. No. 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 It's guarding. I don't like that. Stop guarding. Stop it. Oh, I see. Natural barrier device. I understand. I understand. Physical barrier device. Let's fucking knock this shit out.
I owe you one.
What do you do? How are you so hurt? Moving. Nope.
Brace yourself. It's coming.
Oh god. Planet. Mother of God! Oh, and now he's entirely focused on me. Fuck me gently with a chainsaw. Can you guys wake up? Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Thank god, Shrika. Hello again. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. No, 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 no. I don't like it. I don't like it. Please just die. Please just die. Please just die. Please just die. I'm not prepared for this in any way, shape, or form. Ow. We're only halfway through. This is fucking brutal. This makes a compelling argument for doing some side missions so we can fucking get some money. Ow. Ow. Okay. Okay, just barely missed it. Getting out of the way, getting out of the way, getting out of the way. Ow. Fucker. Oh my god, why is it so strong? No! Oh my god. This sucks, this sucks, this sucks, this sucks. This fucking sucks. Ow.
Still got some fight left in me.
Thank god. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Nope, 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 you're not. No the fuck you're not. We just need to take it out just a bit more. Okay. Sick. Nope. I had hopes, dreams, aspirations. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Oh my god, stay away from me. Oh my god, nope. I don't think so. Get away from me! Stay out of the way. That one. Oh shit, 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 shit. Keep running, keep running, keep running, keep running. Keep running.
I owe you one.
Oh god. Motherfucker. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Get just barely out of the way. Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh, right. Right, right, right. Get it. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Everybody attack. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. For the love of God, get him. Come on. Oh, fuck. Ow. God, I am begging, I'm pleading, thank God! We were not prepared for that at all! Whoo, boy. Sorry, that was probably loud. Thank fuck. Ein. That was close. I couldn't allow any more of you to die. Not a single life should go to waste. Thank you, Geist. No need to thank me. This also benefits me. Anyway, there shouldn't be any more obstacles from now on. Excuse me, Supervisor of Paradise. Could you read the data on that terminal for me, please? We might cause a bug in the ethical circuit if we try and read it. I might end up like my old personality again as well. Sure. Is that what ruined your old personality? I believe it played a part. Anyway, why did you bring us here? What has this place got to do with us? Your people can't be free from the world either. How do you think your world was created? I'll show you. The data finished loading. Paradise Journal, The Race to Heaven. It says it's a storytelling program that describes paradise on Earth from start to finish. Well then, Arya, let's start by clearing up one pivotal misunderstanding. Which misunderstanding? Your theory is that you experienced some kind of time disaster while you were investigating the Red Queen, and time traveled to an earlier period. Is that correct?
Yes.
Well, Supervisor, could you tell us what time we're in according to the Paradise Journal? Result: it is approximately 57,600,000 accumulated standard time. That is the year AD 4108 when converted to the human calendar.
Huh?
Arya, what time period were you living in?
It was AD 2078.
But hold on. That still doesn't disprove my theory.
That could just mean that the pod was a time machine, and I came into the distant future instead.
That would explain why everything is in such disrepair now. That theory would be viable if the pod was a time machine. But it has no such function. It does not travel through time.
How can you be sure of that?
Because it was we who designed the pod. In the end, time travel was never possible through human science. And humans forbade us from researching it. It was one of the 3 major thought regulations we could not break.
Why would humans forbid that? What exactly are your kind capable of? I'm sorry, what? How did I end up in the past then? I got caught in a time disaster, didn't I?
That's the flaw in your theory. There's no such thing as a time machine. There was no time disaster either. You've never time traveled, Arya. You're not a person from the future who has come back to the past. But rather, a person from the past who has just moved forward in time in a linear fashion.
What? But how? What about Einstein? What's that then?
It's simple. You didn't travel through time. You traveled through space. That only leaves one answer. The star we are all on right now. And the one where there is Seaslight and the Castle of Illusion are 2 different planets.
How can that be?
This planet is Lost Gaia. It is the Earth, where humans originated, and which they abandoned during what was then called the Common Era. It has been 2,000 years since humanity left. This is historical fact. It cannot be reversed. Humanity since suspended its research into time. Time can only travel from the past into the future. What has happened cannot be reversed, and history cannot be rewritten to suit anyone. Arya, the world you lived in was lost 2,000 years ago. Chapter 6 complete.
Huh. But what? Wait, I don't understand. You're saying that the time I lived in was 2,000 years ago, and right now is 2,000 years later.
Exactly. You haven't time traveled. You're not a person from the future who has traveled back in time. If anything, you came from the past.
But wait, then does that mean Arya
has been alive for 2,000 years? That's ridiculous. People can't live that long. That is correct. As your cells divide repeatedly, the telomeres will wear out and die out after 100 years at most. That is the human lifespan. So that is why we were built, to ensure that humanity survives on into the future.
built?
What does that mean?
We Seth, who you call Omens, are a model of high-level artificial intelligence.
In other words, we are a form of intelligence that was built by humans that surpasses human intellect. You're an artificial life.
Like those giant puppets we saw in the Divine Seaslight Cave? And Phantasmagoria.
Those are fairly antiquated models, but yes, they're along the same lines.
This can't be true. You...
It is true, Arya Lebenthal.
We are the latest generation of high-level artificial intelligence that your kind created by their own design. Although we are far more high-spec than the ones from your time period. The people of Lost Gaia entrusted us with the preservation of humankind.
That is also documented in the Paradise Journal. In order to attain the continuation of the species, humanity, which was on the verge of extinction, outsourced most of its intellectual and scientific development to artificial intelligence. They thought that AI would be able to figure out a better way to preserve humanity with their superior intelligence. So, they decided to outsource one of their most basic biological functions to the Seth. The continuation of the species.
They outsourced our continuation to AI. I can't believe it. Would humans come to such a decision?
The Paradise Journal is unequivocally accurate. Let's try that again. The Paradise Journal is unequivocally accurate. Unequivocally. Unequivocally? Third time's the charm. The Paradise Journal is unequivocally accurate. It is locked with AAA protection to prevent tampering.
But wait. Does that mean it was your kind who kept me alive all this time?
That is correct.
So then, you should be able to answer this too. What happened to everyone else?
You're right. I could answer that. And you have the right to know. So I intend to tell you. You don't have any objections to that, do you, Dianthus? No. Let's invite them to the orbital cradle. Orbital cradle? I feel like I've heard of that somewhere before. You should understand all of our plans when you get there. Where is the orbital cradle? Leave Lost Gaia and go back to the original planet. Then head to the Castle of Illusion. Bruh. So, is there a monolith near here? I believe there is. There is. Let's go that way. That boss fight sucked. I cannot believe we did that first try. I fully expected it to die. Holy. Let's return home. Mother of pearl. Alright. Let's follow up on this. If it's more of the dungeon, that's gonna suck. But let's find out. Head to the Castle of Illusion. Okay. Not
See
much
you
more detail than that.
later.
Let's go. Now then, I shall take you to the orbital cradle. What kind of place is it exactly? You will see it now. It is the Seth headquarters. One of two, that is. The other being the Castle of Illusion. It's been a while since the Castle of Illusion ran at its full potential. One moment while I restore its functions. Notify and control AI. Code Ptolemios? 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 Let's say that's what that's supposed to say. Notify and control AI. Code Ptolemios.
Should make a compilation of every time I've stumbled over these stupid ass words I've never seen before. Is that a word? I'm gonna Google it. I'm gonna Google it. Is this an existing word? I need to know. Oh. Okay, it is a word. Pronunciation. Ptolemaeus. Ptolemaeus in American English. Ptolemaeus. There's... Ptolemaeus. Let's go with that. Oh my word. Notify and control AI. Cold Ptolemaeus. Suspend star ladder. Understood. Systems online. Engaging cold Ptolemaeus. I don't know if we've heard this music since the very opening of the game. Star ladder, cable suspension, Imperio base docking complete. Wait, is this the space elevator? Yes, it is. Now, you go through this entrance. Dianthus and I will take a different route. Why are you two going a different way? Because we are man-made intelligence. It is enough for us to transfer our personality data without transporting our physical bodies. Oh, being an omen sounds handy. Must be nice being so clueless. Hold on, Geist. I'm going with them. I've been with them all this time. I'd rather we stick together. Besides, it's better they have an escort. All right. In that case, we shall convene at the cradle. Okay. Oh, what does this do? Beyond me lies a city of grief. Beyond me lies endless suffering. Beyond me lies the downfall of society. Jesus. Is this the entrance to the space elevator? No, that's something else. That door is off limits right now, for certain reasons. The space elevator is this way. Let us keep moving. Well, now I want to know what's behind the door. You can't just say shit like that and not expect me to want to know. Nothing in here. Oh, there's a little something off this way. Treasure! Sunstone. I assume it does not evolve an Eevee into Flareon. Nope. Yet another weird room. Don't tell me that this structure is the... Space elevator Virgilius is ready for takeoff. Prepare for impact. Ayo. I hate that. I hate that you can see out the front of that
That is horrifying. Bruh.
Incredible. Is this the outer surface of the planet?
The space elevator is a celestial ladder that connects the universe and the stars. A gem of lost Gaian technology. I mean, there's the honest answer.
The view is breathtaking.
This is making me somewhat uneasy.
One false move and you'll be falling headfirst into the abyss.
Stop it.
This will take us straight to the cradle, though, right?
It should.
What do you mean, should?
I just have a hunch. Prepare for battle. Excuse me? You know you can't take Abel's into the cradle, Dianthus. Callistephus, I thought you might show up. Of course I would. You realize you're on the verge of provoking a war, don't you? Be aware of what you're doing, Dianthus. Who are you? I am the Seth in charge of the cradle. I am not as easy an opponent as the Seth in the Castle of Illusion. I cannot allow you to enter the cradle. I will put an end to you, here and now. Fucking hell, okay.
Let's get this over.
Okay, well, not as bad as I was afraid of. For these guys, anyway. You fight range weapons, so we're gonna knock you out.
Want a break? I'm going for it. Back me up.
Who'll pay me if you die here?
Okay. Ow. Please tell me I have more food than that. Fuck. Okay, we're in danger, we're in danger, we're in danger, we're in danger. Yep. Fuck me if I knew that fight was there. Well, we leveled up. Made a little bit of money that Cress is going to take immediately. Fuck. Well, now I want to go back. But I don't think I have, healing items for that. Fuck. I didn't know that fight was there. I had, like, no food with me. Yeah, take my money. Go ahead. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it.
Looks like some of the crops
Thank you for the
ready
insight.
for harvest.
Okay. Oh, I didn't realize I could turn around mid-animation. Blah, blah, blah. Mid-animation. I know what I said. Okay.
This may come as a sudden surprise, but I have decided to be inaugurated as Matriarch of the Sea's Light Order. This was the first step on the path I will walk alongside the Holy Mother. There is still so much else I wish to speak with you about, so would you please visit the temple again when you have the time? I will be waiting for you. Yours sincerely, Shrika.
Thank you for listening to me the other day. With your help, I have come to a renewed conclusion regarding Theosola and know how to move forward. But that is not where this story ends. No. In fact, I will soon be holding another presentation. This will be a fresh start, and of course, your participation is welcome. Please join me in my atelier at your convenience. Signed, Hines. Okay. I think this would be a good place to leave it here. So we are gonna have to pick up next time with the orbital cradle situation. Definitely gonna need to stock up on some food before that. So we'll probably take a little bit of time at the start of next stream to grind a little bit, knock out some side missions to get a little bit of cash, because we're definitely going to need to upgrade our weapons. We haven't done that in a while, and I feel like we've not been keeping up with it to properly... Because we level up, of course, but I think our weapons should be coming along with us more rapidly than they have been, especially for our companions here. So we'll have to take care of that. I'll have to look up how best to make money in this game. I'm going to be honest. Just because there's so much that's so expensive, but we'll figure it out. Yeah. In the interim, this coming weekend I am not working, so I should be able to resume stream like normal. I don't have any plans that I am yet aware of. So again, the break happened, but that was so I could socialize and do things I needed to do, because we cleaned up the house quite a bit in anticipation of that. So there's a lot of things that were taken care of that needed to be taken care of. I even cleaned up my room because my poor skittish little cat would not have wanted to hang out with us, so we gave him a place to hide. So yeah, got a lot done, but otherwise, yeah, we'll be picking up next time. And I'll keep thinking on the Final Fantasy situation. Hopefully I decide before this weekend, because what I think I would like to do is similar to what we're doing with Harvestella. I would pick a day of the week to focus on Final Fantasy, probably Sundays, and then weekday streams could be more for, you know, other things that we can kind of go back and forth with. So we have Mystery Dungeon, which, fingers crossed, we'll be able to finish up the main story here soon. I have not gotten the DLC for Legends ZA yet, but that is also next on the docket, of course. And then, you know, I'll just have to, like, poke around, like, my Steam library and, you know, my Switch library, all that fun stuff. But we've got quite a bit to do, in the meantime. Even if I don't start doing the Final Fantasy stuff right away, if I wait till the new year, whatever the case may be, that'll just give us some more time to knock out what we've been working on and continue progressing with Harvestella. It's crazy. Just everything that's been happening with the plot, you know. I just feel like every time, even when I kind of have an idea of what's going on, like, of course, you know, I think from the time that we first came upon the abandoned Eden and Lost Gaia, it was very clear that Arya was in fact from the past, but we still, like, we're learning so much about them being separate planets, and just everything that's happened in the past. And it raises some interesting questions too, so I'm really excited to see where this goes. We've got a couple of our friends who we're reaching the end of their story arcs. We'll be making more progress with Dianthus and Unicorn, which will be nice. I still feel like, I think, let me pop over here, because I think the thing that lets me know, it looks like we still have a couple of people to meet, because it's always when we meet new party members that we unlock new jobs, and we've still got 2 slots. So I'm thinking there's still folks that we haven't even met yet. So that'll be exciting. I'm looking forward to that. I'm not looking up spoilers for that or anything. It'll just be fun to come across things. The good thing with Harvestella is that it did not take off, you know, like so many other games. It's not like Pokemon where it's got like such a massive fan base. So I've been able to avoid story spoilers by just not looking stuff up unless I really desperately needed like a walkthrough or just like a hint as to what I needed to be doing or help or whatever. So yeah, I truly have no idea where this is going, and it's sweet. I'm really excited to finally finish this game for the first time. It'll be great. I wonder, we haven't been able to skill up. Unlock 8 panels and get this job's Echo Stone. I don't know what an echo stone is. I'm gonna be honest. And we just haven't used these jobs at all, so they've not been progressing. Yeah, we might have to do that in the future. All that to say, I realize you can't see the screen. I don't know. I've been yapping long enough. I should definitely wrap up here for the night, because I do have to work in the morning. And to be honest, I'm kind of hungry somehow. I think it's partly just having all the leftovers in the fridge. We have so many leftovers. It's awesome. So I'm going to wrap up here. I'm going to have myself a little midnight snack. And we'll be back on Saturday. And hopefully, hopefully nothing else happens in my life before then.